Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am happy to announce that I have crossed 100 subscribers. It's all because of your support and thank you all so much for the support. Now let's talk about today's video. As promised, I am going to teach you this easy face mask and also a method to attach lining to it. So let's get started. Make a note of things that you will be needing today. You will be needing a crochet hook. See, I am using 3 mm crochet hook. If you don't have 3 mm hook, don't worry. I'll give you the count of stitches required for that sized hook. And you will need a sewing needle. Then you will be needing a scissor and a measuring tape. If you don't have a measuring tape, you can use the scale or ruler. Okay, so also my yarn, I'm using this color. You can use any color that you like. So let's get started. The face mask that you are going to learn today is adult sized. The hook size I'm using is 3 mm. And see, you also just take a book or paper or whatever, just make a note of all these things. It will help you if you want to prepare it again for someone else. See, this is just a rough sketch. The length and width of the mask, the measurement of the lobe that we are going to put around our ears, and also the stitches. Okay, it is very easy. You are just going to repeat what you have done. So we will begin by making a chain of 45 for 3 mm hook. Okay, if you are using a 3.5 mm hook, you are going to chain 40. Okay, so according to your hook size, please take the measurements and chain the required number of chains. So to begin with, please make a note of the stitches. See, for 3 mm crochet hook, you are going to chain 45, and for 3.5 you will chain 40. So make the required number of chains. My 45 chains are ready. Now this is our row 1. To begin our row 2, we have to always chain 1, and we are not counting this as a stitch. And we will begin by making 7 single crochets. And if you are using a 3.5 mm hook, make 6 single crochets. So I will make my 7 single crochets. First chain will be skipped. We will be working in the second chain. Make 7 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay, so 7 single crochets are over. Next we will make 10 half double crochets. If you are using 3.5, make 9 half double crochets. I will be making my 10 half double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So 10 half double crochets are over. Next we will make 11 double crochets. People using 3.5 mm hook, make 10 double crochets. I am making my 11 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and last two 10 and the last one 11. I completed my 11 double crochets. Next you are just going to repeat what you did here, that is 10 half double crochets. Again 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. So 7 stitches must be remaining. Count 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7 stitches are remaining. So what is left is again 7 single crochets. 1 2 3 4 5 6 and the last one 7. So this is my second row where we actually started our stitches, and look at the shape, it has already started to take a shape. That is, this will be of single crochets, little bit higher, this is half double crochet, this is doubles, and the same will be reduced. Okay, now for the row 2, this is what we got. We have to go to row 3 and you have to do the same thing till row 14. Okay, you have to do the same thing till row 14. Same, repeat 7 single crochets, 10 half double crochets, 11 double, 10 half double and 7 single. Again from row 2 to row 14. So when you are counting the number of rows that you have done, it is difficult to count from this side, from the side of single crochet. You can count it from the middle. Okay, the stitches are a little bit bigger and it is easy to count. Count for 14 rows. When you have completed 14 rows, you just stop, don't make any further. Okay. With your work, now we will go to row 3 after chaining 1. And turn the work, turn your work and work the same. It is just the repetition of what we did in row 2. Okay, you are going to skip the first stitch and make single crochet in the second stitch. Now I am making 7 single crochets. 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. Just continue your work from row 3 to row 14 and we will see after that. Even I will complete and I will be back after that. My 14 rows are over. Now we are going to make this part of the mask. For that, don't cut the yarn, continue from here itself. If you are using 3 mm hook, make a chain of 37. This is a chain of 37. Now without twisting this chain, you have to insert your hook in this last space of the same side, last space, and you have to pull the yarn through that space. You have 2 loops on the hook now. You have to do a single crochet, turn your work. Here you can see one more space, insert your hook in there and Again create one more single crochet. Now see, these chains are facing towards you. Okay, so you have to make one single crochet in each of these chains. The first one will be little bit difficult because we have joined it there. So take it. This is the first one. Now the remaining ones will be easy. Make one single crochet each. Okay, I have reached to the end. Only last stitch is remaining. I will make my last single crochet and I will join it here at this space. Okay, just make one single crochet there. Now see these edges. You have made 14 rows, so you will get a space in between two rows, and in between those two rows you have to make one single crochet each. Okay, so you will get 7 single crochets here. If you get one or two more or less, don't worry, but don't make it too much, otherwise the pattern will lose its shape. So this is the last space. Done. Now we will slip stitch this one in the first single crochet here. This is the first single crochet. Insert your hook below that V stitch, pull the loop. Got 2 loops on the hook now. So in slip stitch you are not going to take the thread again over the hook. You will just pull the first loop through the second loop, and this is a lock here. Okay, make a chain 1 and now you are going to cut it. Okay, so this is how you make those extensions. See, don't twist them in between, they should be straight. So repeat the same thing on this end also. I will make that and I will be back. So to do the same on the next side, we have only a short piece of yarn left here. We can't do with that. So you have to attach this one to your work. To attach, you can start with this end where we had begin our work. Put the hook in there, and I have not made any knot here. See, I have not made any knot. Just pull this yarn into it, make a chain. Okay, and you have these 2 tails here. Tie a knot there, a simple knot, just for securing it. Now you can work easily. So again you have to continue the same. Make 37 chains. This is my first chain. Do the same what you did in this end. Okay, so both the ends are done. Now we have these tails remaining, and it doesn't look good if we don't cut them. But don't cut them directly. There is a method to hide them inside. Take your sewing needle. I have told you this is not the one used for stitching. This is specially for the wool. It has bigger eye. Please buy this one. It is very necessary. So what you have to do, take one of the end and just put it through the eye. Okay, now what you have to do, you have to weave it in between the stitches. This can be a little bit tricky for the first time. Weave it in between the stitches Be slow, don't pull it too much. Hide it in between the stitches, okay? See, you can see the stitches. So just go on inserting it in between like this. Go through 5 to 6 stitches. Then pull it. Now weave it back again. Don't pull it too much. Now at this point you can cut it. Make sure you are not cutting your work. See, you can't see it now. Okay. Do the same thing for other ends. Okay, I am done with weaving the ends now. See, this is what is left. Don't throw it. You can use it for some project as I showed my book. See, how does it look now? It is neat. Next part is attaching a lining. So you can take any new handkerchief or any cotton cloth or any other filter for your mask. Prefer cotton cloths, not any other synthetics.